All right, hello and welcome. Oh, hang on. What's going on? I don't see my voice in my. I, okay, so I think my PNG is broken. That's totally fine. This will give me the perfect opportunity to take care of some things while I try to work on fixing it. But hello and welcome, everyone. Those of you tuning in bright and early, I greatly appreciate you. As always, we're gonna get started with more Fire Emblem Three Houses, and welcome in, Orby. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Lovely to see and have you here. And I do know my PNG is not lighting up. It's just broken right now. Oh, wait, no. There it is. Although it's staying lit up. This is fine. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it together, hopefully. Never mind, I think Discord's just having a heart attack. Been busy all day with physics. I'm sorry, Orby, but it's lovely to see and have you here. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Pull this open as well. Ah, god damn it. I didn't play yet. Why do I break everything I touch? Welcome in, Zeke. It's nice to see and have you here. And I'm not gonna say who's. I don't have a favorite mod. Why is it Aura? I think I don't think it's right for me to pick a favorite mod. I would say objectively, Aura does the most. Considering we have swords, I think Aura does a lot for the channel overall. But as of who's my favorite, I don't like the idea of picking favorites. That just it doesn't seem nice. Someone's feelings are gonna get hurt no matter what. I feel, and I don't like that feeling. I don't want to hurt people. But we're going to be live with more Fire Emblem Three Houses tonight. I'm excited because we'll get to see my personal save file. And although, yes, I wanted to grind up more support stuff and other things and so on and so forth, I kind of just didn't have the time. But I did get some done. I tried to get as much as I could get done. But there's only so much I can do sometimes. I tried. I really did try. But with that being said, we can go ahead and switch over to the live screen. Take a look at it's already on the now. Fuck. Everything's ruined. Sadness. But once again, Creator Clash is back. It will be preparing next Friday, April 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I believe it is. So that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am because I'm very excited for it. But with that being said, go ahead and get into some Fire Emblem tonight. So that way we can get to the point where we can show off our whatchamacallit personal save, because that'll be quite exciting. I'm very, very excited to be able to show that off, finally. I'm trying to think of things. There was something else that I wanted to say and do, but now I can't remember, in all honesty. Creator Clash, find out who we will be battling. That'll be a fun and exciting time. The game is definitely going to be Mario Party again. I think for anyone who's going to be premiering on Creator Clash, the game will always be Mario Party, unless I think of something different. But that's not to say we might not That's not to say we won't have people back on Creator Clash, and maybe we'll do some other games. Mario Party 3? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, we could do Mario Party 3. There's all sorts of Mario Parties we can do. It'll be a fun time. But I did do my best to get our supports up. I didn't get them with everyone, obviously, but I tried. There's just a lot. It's also hard to grind with Byleth. I got Edelgard just about as far as she can go. Same with Hubert-ish. He was still working with Petra. Trying to get with Bernie, that was hard. Also, the higher up on supports you go, the longer it takes for them to actually level up. So that's why it kind of took a little longer and was a lot more effort. I should have focused on the lower level supports first, honestly. But I wasn't really thinking that way. Damn, Bernie's almost done with everybody. Yeah, it's because she just has me and Linhart. It's not too bad. Imagine having favorites. Yeah, I couldn't have favorites. But we got some supports going. As well as Edelgard is a lot higher level now. But that's because for certain characters, it's just easier just to have them just pretty much be tank mode and attack everything on site. But I'm excited. So let's end the free day and get moving on. Welcome in, Demi. It's nice seeing have you here. How are you doing tonight? Got a shout out going for our dear friend Demi. Oh. What's going on here?
The ball is tomorrow. I have no worthwhile memories of such events, yet I'm still looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
As am I, in the sense that I look forward to destroying all of the unworthy suitors who will inevitably swarm Lady Edelgard.
Welcome in, Stuff. It's nice seeing have you here. How are you doing tonight? And if you haven't checked out Demi, go check him out. He's a cool guy, fun guy. You'll have a great time in his streams. Very chill, very nice atmosphere over there.
I will admit, Edelgard is adorable. However, when it comes to elegance on the dance floor, I am superior.
Ferdinand.
Bad dancer, Ferdy, but you do have some moves that are hard to watch.
You honor me with your kind words. I understand that I am sometimes too dazzling to behold directly.
I'm envious of your positive attitude. I also know how to dance, in theory. Maybe I should participate as well.
Not me! You wouldn't catch me dancing at
Welcome in, Reese. Welcome in, Grim.
Swimming through the sky.
It's lovely seeing have both of you guys here. How are you guys doing tonight? Get a shout out going for both of you. If you aren't checking out both Reese and Grim, please do so. They're cool guys. Really fun streamers. And hang on, I think I forgot to do stuff. Did I forget to post my tweet? I think I did. I'm doing alright overall today, Reese. Thank you for asking. It's a slow day. Today just felt very slow. I think I forgot my tweet. No. Wait. Yep, I did. I deleted the tab without posting my tweet. God damn it. Everything's going wrong. No. God damn it. No. I had everything all set up and I thought I posted the tweet and I didn't. Welcome in, Yoki. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing? And happy Thursday to you as well. Ignore me just breaking and nothing getting done at all. Yep, that explains everything. Of course I forget to do all of the things. Alright.
Well, you do tend to flop around like a fish on the land after all.
Why would you say that? Now I feel like a fish on a skillet.
Poor Bernie.
Skillet. Never mind.
Speaking of the ball, do we get to pick who we dance with? I wonder who I should ask.
Wonder who I should have.
A bold subject change. Should Lady Edelgard wish it, I would be honored to.
Hubert totally has a crush on her.
With all that I have within me.
Petra, you don't need to fight. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll catch up on chat.
Fighting? No, that's not really the point. I will not be as a fish upon the flame. Okay. I have a proposition. Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Like a class reunion? It's a great idea.
5 years from today will be the Millennium Festival for Garrigmach Monastery. I've heard the magnitude of the festivities will exceed all prior years.
Oh, how exciting! Sounds like a great excuse to come visit our dear professor.
Aw, you guys.
Seeing how much growing I have done. You will be pleased, Professor. This idea is good.
Okay. I think everything is stable, I think, maybe. Okay, PNG is even stable, kind of ish, not really. Testing. PNG is gonna have a mind of its own. You got your N and B block set in. Ooh, nice stuff. Nice. I'm happy to hear that.
Who knows where each of us will be in 5 years' time, or who we will become.
Or who we will become. That is true.
Still, I have faith that all of us will gather and celebrate our reunion.
Excuse me. I had to crack my neck.
That's assuming the professor is
stiff.
still here in 5 years, and not enjoying a cozy early retirement.
Yeah. I've made billions and billions of dollars in 5 years.
If that's the case, you will come, won't you? Whether or not you're still teaching here.
That is true, Yoki. That is very true. Stable and Twitch does not work well at all together. Of course. Of course I'll be
Don't forget,
here.
my teacher.
I won't forget.
Even if the Millennium Festival should be cancelled, I promise to return here.
Why would it be canceled? Do you know something I don't? It's a good idea to meet here. This cutscene's nice. I'm excited for this. Watching Edelgard dance is cute. I love the rib. I don't think I've said this, but I really like Edelgard's hairstyle. I think it's very cute. Welcome in, Pluto. Thank you so much for the self-care package. I shall hydrate, stretch, and I'm indeed sitting up straight. Claude takes our hand, pulls us out to the dance floor. How sweet of him. Welcome in, Pluto. It's nice to see you. How are you doing tonight? Oh, time to go to the court. Running away.
I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there.
There's a lot of dancing.
It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
I know, my life is so hard. Not everyone's favorite.
Was that a joke? I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance.
Oh.
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance. Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
Ah, the Goddess Tower. I'll be safe there. Who did I choose? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I didn't choose anybody. Just kidding. Is it? I thought the game froze.
Professor, you showed up.
Well, hello, Dorothea. Why are you here?
I'm the one who called you here, remember?
Oh, you meant storyline? We chose the Black Eagles. That's why stream says Black Eagles.
You came here because you read the letter I sent you, right?
I don't remember a letter. Not that I recall.
Are you saying this is a coincidence?
It is?
How disappointing to think you didn't come here specifically to see me.
Well, maybe... No, maybe don't be disappointed.
Still, if we're meeting by complete chance, that has a certain appeal too. It's as if destiny brought us together.
Exactly. Think of it that way. Yes, Edelgard's story.
And tonight is the night of the ball. Lucky me.
Lucky you indeed. Or maybe I'm the lucky one. Maybe neither of us are lucky. I don't know. I thought you weren't comfortable around me.
Oh, that's just when you're looking through me in front of others. When it's just us, I kinda like it.
Oh! You kinda like it when it's just the two of us. You like my piercing, hungry eyes. I mean, what? What is wrong with me today?
Originally, I wanted to see what you'd do when you read my letter.
Some people have said, like, my eyes in real life always look like I'm on the hunt. Which is what I was trying to make a joke towards. I'm not. I just read people well. And I see through them. I don't know, Orby. I don't know.
I just wanted to see if you'd come here like I asked. I had a feeling that you would. Though, I suppose you didn't even read the letter to begin with. I should just be thankful I wasn't left here waiting. All alone. Forever.
Oh, Dorothea, you won't be all alone forever.
Do you know it's been almost 9 whole moons since you arrived at Garreg Mach?
Has it really?
You must have found a special someone by now, haven't you, Professor?
Yup. I have.
Oh, who could it be? You've made me so curious. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to pry if you don't want to share. Your private life is private, after all.
Apparently I have salivating eyes. Yeah, like, I look through people, I guess. I don't know. Welcome in, Todd. It's nice to see and have you here. It's going good over here. How about you?
Well, I ought to get going. I wouldn't want to be in the way if your special someone shows up.
What if the special someone was you?
Either way, I do hope you'll share a dance with me later.
Maybe that's what I was hoping for. I don't know. What is wrong with my
Seems like
brain
everyone's
today?
having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
I'm exhausted. I'd rather not.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will.
Do as you will.
Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there.
Oh, it's Rhea. What's she doing?
I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her?
Why would I?
Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to.
I'm glad that you're doing good, Todd. It's nice to see and have you here as always.
Someone's singing. From over there.
Manuela? What a pretty song. Oh, adorable. Oh, I was supposed to hit A.
That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone?
So you're very interesting.
No, there's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so?
Exactly.
If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt?
Welcome in to Foxy. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Let's get a shout out going for you as well, my dear friend. Hope you are having a lovely night. Go check out Foxy if you haven't already. Another lovely streamer. You'll have a good time over there. He's also really good at Mario and really good at games in general. I'm not good at games. I wish I could be good at games like Foxy. Bad at games. It is bedtime. Good night. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I don't know. I think I'm hyper. I'm doing alright over here, Foxy. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate it. Don't we have an advanced seal? Maybe we don't. But if we do, we should use it. Who do I use it on? God damn it. God. 65%. Not as good as her dancer. I might keep her as a dancer for a good while. Maybe. I'm not sure. Surprised that Shamir, like, has the sniper class already unlocked. But then, like, Manuela and Hanneman, they don't have, like, they're not, like, Warlock. Do I want to use it on them? I can't use it on Mercedes, even if I wanted to. Let's try it. Yay, he's got it. Oh, look at you guys being cute.
Of course I passed. I am a scholar.
You are a scholar. We're not switching over yet. But we will. In due time. Why have I not switched over his, ass? Hello, my brain broken? Welcome to the Ice Wolf's Brain is Broken stream.
Life is comprised.
I'm, like, with it today. Get this yourself since you, like, engaged. I would say it's really fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. We got some supports to do.
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Hello.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago, and I'm sure it
Shit.
was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps. Professor Manuela,
Sorry.
that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago.
I jumped the gun.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Mittelfranc Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle.
Aw.
I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Aw.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Only once.
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it. Even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
Aw.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed, many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top.
That's fair.
My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift.
That is true. Sometimes you want to stop at like your peak. Some people are happier that way.
And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
Aw.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
Edelgard and Manuela have attained support C. Time for Hubert and Dorothea. Love Dorothea.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day.
Yes.
And I've just got to know, do you really love 80?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for 80. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
You said it.
I'd love to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
Even she's like, yup.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
I love Dorothea.
Oh, do go on.
She's very witty.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Aww.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and 80.
Aww.
That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy.
That's true.
And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and 80.
And it makes you feel a little bit bad for her. Well, I do feel bad for her. She just wants love.
Hubert, my boy, it's rather rare for the two of us to see one another with no one else around, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is.
I was good friends with your father, you know. Perhaps this is fate, eh? Of course, when I left the Empire, I broke off my friendship with him. And, well, everyone else.
You were right to sever ties with such a miserable piece of filth.
Oh my goodness.
Sharp words, Hubert. Contemptible though your father may be, he is still your father.
Don't overcomplicate it. I will not forgive him. Ever. Contemptible is just the right word for the wretch.
Goodness.
Do you truly know what kind of man my father is?
Yeah, it definitely was relatable, Demi.
I assume you're talking about the insurrection of the Seven. At the time, I was already at Garrick Mach. I know nothing more than hearsay. That said, I found it hard to believe that Lord Vestra would challenge the Emperor like that.
Yet that's exactly what he did. Since the dawn of the Adrestian Empire, House Vestra has served House Hresvelg as the Emperor's right hand. My father spat on a legacy of loyalty and devotion that had lasted 1100 years. He conspired with the ministers to usurp power from the Emperor and Lady Edelgard.
In your father's defense, the Emperor was attempting to take power from the Seven Houses. The Emperor's reform was an attempt to concentrate power in the hands of the throne. The nobles put a stop to that. Emperor Ionius lost the ensuing power struggle.
Now it is the nobles' turn to suffer defeat. Lady Edelgard will be Emperor.
Some of the names of these houses felt like the devs were just trying to win at Scrabble. You know what? That's fair. But welcome in, Tequila Hiccups. It's lovely to see and have you here. Sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy. I don't think we've had you here before, but it's lovely to have you.
You hope she can cease this never-ending conflict? That's quite a goal, Hubert.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, I would say this Fire Emblem, yeah, it does have some similarity to, like, the War of the Roses. I know Final Fantasy Tactics also does as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a whole lot about the War of the Roses, but I did find it interesting. Like, I can't recite anything about it, but I know I looked into it a little bit. Because it was a very intriguing war. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Game of Thrones also takes some inspiration from it as well. That would make sense. Dorothea and Hanneman.
Time to relax.
Ah,
Professor
yes.
Hanneman, do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Miss Dorothea. Whatever is on your mind.
Aw. That's always, like, the worst, when you're, like, about to, like, sit down and relax, and it's just like, excuse me, do you have a minute? And it's like, oh, I just sat down. Is English for Edelgard did nothing wrong. I don't know what you mean, Tequila, and do be careful with spoilers. I've never played through Three Houses all the way through. It's alright.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come here.
Indeed, I was a noble once. Why are you so curious about that?
I knew there was something noble about your speech and your perfect manners.
You're probably confusing me with someone else. I've played Three Houses before, but we're getting to the point, like, this episode will be getting to the point where I left off on the main story.
You're always impeccably dressed, too. And you have a certain pride about you. What interests me is that you threw it all away. Why?
I threw nothing away, child. In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true meaning of nobility.
No, like, as soon as we get to January, that's where I left off. So, like, after this main mission, that was the last main mission I've done.
How so?
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility assumed that the greatest among the populace would rise to power. In my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge, those who strive for more and wish to protect and guide their fellow man. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep the
I appreciate it.
commoners down, segregated from those who, by chance, were born to a noble family.
Yep.
That is one of the reasons I decided to leave that nonsense behind and dedicate myself to the study of crests.
After this month, I'm pretty much blind to the rest of the story. I've heard little tidbits and things that make me curious about things, but as of concrete things I've seen nothing. I very much try to keep spoiler free for a lot of games, even as difficult as it may be. Welcome in, Toxic. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, I was taking a drink, and then I had, like, it stuck in my throat. Wasn't fun.
Though I have abandoned my position, in my mind it was to pursue what I consider to be a truly noble pursuit. That of knowledge.
I've played through Fire Emblem Awakening all the way through. And, playing your second run through of RE4 Ooh, fun. I checked to see if it was on Game Pass, and it was not. I was a little sad. I've played this one, which is the very first Fire Emblem, a little bit. Sorry, I know we're... I was playing that a little bit the other night, just to kind of see how it was. I played, like, the first mission, that was it. And I think that's it for that's it for Fire Emblem. Or just play the OG. What's up, Pluto? Go ahead. Or just play... oh, I see what you're saying now, dummy. How did I find Fire Emblem? I think I discovered it off of the internet many years ago. Like, probably, like, early YouTube and stuff. And then, like... I think the first time I actually got a chance to play it was Awakening. Oh, you meant that one? I saw it was a limited time on the eShop. And I was like, okay, well, I have to get it. Since it's free DLC. Nice. I've barely touched that one, though. Awakening is the only one I've played enough. I have a couple of other ones, too. I think I have all of the 3DS ones, but I could be wrong. I might be missing one.
I see. Well, you're definitely a noble in that sense of the word. To pursue such admirable ideas without regard for your social position. How wonderful.
Pardon?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just very moved by your words.
Ah, well, I'm quite pleased to hear you say so.
I mean, it's fine if it's not going to be on Game Pass, RE4 Remake. That's totally fine. Oh, well, that's really nice that it's going to be released as free DLC. I don't mind that when it comes to DLC, and if that's not included in the base game, because it's going to take people time to go through the base game anyways, so that totally makes sense. It'll drop like a yeah. Yeah, like I probably won't have an opportunity to get RE4 remake until later. I've been tempted to pick it up just so we could play it on stream, but I might just wait at this point. The other thing too with that kind of thing is it's nice to play it during the hype, but it's also sometimes a curse at the same time too. Stuff like that's always going to be a double-edged sword. I've heard really good things about it, which is better than what I heard beforehand, because I remember hearing something about like the rain effect in the game, and people were like not happy. I don't know how that looks, but I've heard that overall the gameplay is good and fun.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that right now.
Aw.
Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories.
Without spoilers, it's so much better and better improvement how they did. Dorothea, best girl because hat. She does look really cute with that hat. I will give you that. I thought RE2 remake was really good. And I even had fun with RE3 remake. I still had fun, in my opinion, with RE3 remake. And for me, when it comes to games and stuff like that, that's all that matters. Can I objectively say that the original's better? Yeah, it had more stuff. But the content, that's fair. Are you talking about RE3 remake? Because I didn't feel like there was a whole lot cut from RE2, honestly. At least from what I've seen of the originals, but I've never played the originals myself. So I can only say so much.
You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
Aw, you're sweet.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
They removed some BOW. Oh. I guess that's fair.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me. Too many thorns.
Oh.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
Dorothy is right.
It's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been dying to know, how did you come to be enrolled here? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble strings. But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people more often. Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
They were good. You have a feeling I feel like I heard someone tell me that they're not planning on doing any of the spin-offs. At least right now. So I don't have any hope for Code Veronica right now. I would guess, yeah, it would be 5. But honestly, for me, it's kind of weird to see RE4 remade, as well as the idea of RE5 being remade. because I don't know, it feels weird. Because I don't feel like those games were ever unplayable, but then I guess any game could be said the same sentiment. I guess in a way it would be weird to see Final Fantasy Tactics completely remade like that as well, now that I think about it. It would be good, but it would be weird. It would take some getting used to. Although I think that's a crap shot seeing Final Fantasy Tactics remade. Unfortunately.
Isn't it obvious? Because you were here.
I think... Oh, that's sweet, Dorothea. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm brushing these supports under the rug right now.
When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shined so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
They did fix the rain? Oh, that's good.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling this year. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them yet.
Oh.
It's so nice to spend time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
I do like their relationship together. They're very sweet. 3 and 1. Thank you, Pluto, for the stretch. Posture check. I am indeed sitting up straight. And thank you for the hydrate. Was a release day, Pat? Okay. I can kind of see it as, like, personally an oversight on the developers. Because to me, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't think about it until somebody points it out to you, and it's like, yeah, this doesn't look good. Like, I can definitely see it as that.
Manuela, I would like to apologize. The other day, I said some things to you that I am, well, not proud of in the least.
Oh no, Hanneman. It is I who should be apologizing. I behaved in just the most dreadful, dreadful manner. I was just lashing out at everything. You were right to call me out. Really. And I do very much mean this. I'm so sorry for my behavior.
No, please, pay it no mind. Actually, I'm thankful for what you said during our conflict.
Oh, yeah?
Thankful?
Yes. You made me realize that I have a somewhat meddlesome nature.
Somewhat.
Thanks to you, I believe I found an area in which I can improve myself.
I could say the same thing, you know. Your accusations, they really hit home.
Really hit home.
After I cooled down, I realized you were right. I really ought to try and keep my emotions a bit more under control.
Well, that's good to hear. It seems this wasn't a fruitless clash for either of us.
Oh, indeed. There's nothing more depressing than a pointless fight, is there?
True.
Don't you wonder, though, just how many times we've had this same argument?
We do always seem to be at one another's throats before we even realize it.
Yeah, but you guys are just water and oil. Doesn't mean... Well... I know that definition is they can't get along, but I think you guys can work. They act like siblings in a way. Like siblings that are just like, God, I can't stand you. But at the end of the day, you really do love and care about each other.
I don't know how we managed to keep it up.
You're not wrong. Something the matter, Hanneman?
Well, it's just... You don't smile like that very often. but when you do, it is quite charming. Perhaps your struggles in love are due to your reliance on false affection instead of your more natural charms.
You're stepping in a minefield.
Well, thank you for the compliment. Even if you did have to spoil it with criticism.
Yeah.
If you weren't so judgmental all the time, maybe you'd have had more luck in romance yourself.
With a little... Exactly, Orby, exactly.
What? Manuela, as your friend, I was only trying to give you a useful bit of advice.
And that so-called advice is exactly why I call you meddlesome
Oh,
and
boy.
overbearing.
Peace can't last for long, apparently.
There it is. Manuela begins to protest.
The way it fades to black. Okay, that was good. Oh, I love these supports. Alright, so we have a mission before the end of the month. Things take a turn for the worse as you and Gerald investigate an abandoned chapel in Garrigmoth. Here we go. Time for a big month. More so we can see our my personal play. I'm excited.
Captain? Captain! Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man?
I have not. Where is he?
Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Just a little bit longer.
Thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Oh.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Where'd they come from?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel. They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds. Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Jeez. Are the students safe?
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students.
Aye, aye.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time. But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
Here we go. I did want to get more supports done, but it is what it is. We have a student over there. Student up here. We have demonic beasts. That's not good. Are we gonna control Gerald, or is he gonna control himself? Edelgard has to be in this fight. I'm gonna actually drop Henneman and Manuela for Ferdinand and Sylvain. I would try to use Mercedes, but she's a little weak. Oh, I should repair people's weapons. That might be a good idea to do before we start a big battle. Repair.
Is that the one? Thanks.
Yeah, let's repair all of our weapons, shall we?
Is that the one? Is that thanks a bunch.
Edelgard's just using her axe, so I'm not even worried about that.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Because we'll definitely need the damage.
Is that the one? Is that thanks a bunch?
Thanks a bunch.
Is that
I'll
the one?
repair
Thanks a bunch.
Caspar's weapon just to be on the safe side.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, I'll just repair everyone's weapon,
Is that
even
the
if
one?
it's not
Thanks a bunch.
completely broken. I don't know if this is gonna have any
Thanks a bunch.
effect, but I'll do that anyway. I don't need to repair my sword.
Come back.
Alright, inventory. You can put that lance away, that away. There we go. Put the bullions away. Prayer ring. 11 sword, get rid of that. Bullion. Bullion. Marketplace. Go to the item shop. Sell. We have a bunch of things to sell. That's a lot of gold. This is 25 grand right here.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
That's
Thanks a
5
bunch.
grand
Is
right
that the
there.
one?
This is 20 grand.
Thanks a bunch.
Look at us go. That's perfect.
Come back.
I'm gonna eat this black pearl. Just munch on it. Mmm. Crunchy. What if you wanted to be the one, but Anna didn't say thanks a bunch? Oh, that's so sad. All right. I think that's just about everything. We'll go with this. It's fine.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody help me.
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
All right.
Stay focused.
Yep. Stay focused indeed.
I will get the victory.
Petra will indeed get the victory. Don't worry about it. Bernie? Get him. Crit Bernie. Bernie crit. Bernie crit. Bernie. Bernie, why didn't you crit? Sadness. Sylvain, you crit. Time for you to crit. Come on.
so obvious.
Missed. Alright, that takes that one down a little bit. We're gonna have to split up into squads.
I will prevail.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's my cue.
As you wish.
Oh, something else that should be noted. We did get Hubert's, like, white magic up to... Yeah, see? That's pretty good. I wasn't trying to get his white magic up that high, but it kind of just happened, and I wasn't gonna fight it. Let's have Caspar go this way. Alright. Enemy phase. Not even gonna touch Caspar. Nice! Knight's just casually fighting dinosaurs. Exactly. Oh, he's weak to sword. Oh, nice dodge, student. Unnamed student. Don't hurt her.
That beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Monica. Wait, why is Monica here? Monica, what are you doing? Monica. Alright. Excalibur. Highest tier wind magic. Oh.
I may as well win.
I may as well win. Thank you for the heart, Pluto. I appreciate it. Let's go, boys. Caspar, it would have been cool if you crit right there, but it's fine you didn't, I guess. We'll live. Did shatter that, though, so that is helpful. Ferdinand, keep going. Faster, Ferdinand, faster. Do we have... No, we don't have... We don't have a warp. I was hoping maybe for a warp. Alright. I think the girls are gonna stay there. Go, Bernie. Bernie, can you stop getting hit, please? It's like a 66 chance both times. Okay. Petra, good job. See, Bernie, we just needed that. Oh, it turned into a student.
Demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
I guess it's as good as mine.
Thank you. But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
We're gonna fix that. Don't worry. It'll all be under control. Just you wait. Now say all that stuff that I was saying earlier. You dare me. Welcome in, Flare. It's nice to see and have you here. Streamer repeat. It's all commentary in 1 minute. I wish I had that talent. Let's get a shout out going for our dear friend Flare. Flare being all cute. Getting all blushy as he sees Demi. I see. If you haven't checked out Flare already, go give him a follow. Go give him some love. Oh, Gerald. Way to go, Gerald. We love Gerald.
I'm hardly trying.
He's hardly trying. Go, Dad. Father. Yes, Flare is very good. He's very sweet, very kind. He's a cool guy. He'll have some fun in his streams, I assure you. Definitely check him out. You'll have a fun time. Promise. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? Assist. Physics, Sylvain. Just to kind of help some health. Help get some health back. Ferdinand, stop that monster. Oh, is this one weak to lances? It is. Good. I know everybody's here tonight. It's lovely to see everyone here. I love having everyone around. I love seeing everyone's face. When I see your face, it just makes me happy. No matter who you are. Because it also tells me that you're A-okay and you're doing fantastic. How are you doing tonight overall, Flare? It's lovely to have you. I haven't asked you how you are. Wait, I had one untapped unit. Damn it! I fucked it all up. Fucked it all up. Oh god. Please stop hurting the students. Wait, did Ferdinand really not attack the monster? No, he did. Oh god, that student is on fire. Okay. Okay, somehow they just healed themselves, like, completely. Oh, the elixir. Gotcha. That'll do it. I'll take that. Well, just getting ready to finish Eternal Darkness tonight. Or do something chill like Marbles. I'd say part of that just kind of depends on how you like to run your streams. I don't like to do more than one game a day. Only very rarely do I make exception to that circumstance. Or if it's a wildcard stream. I like to have dedicated episode days kind of deal. But that's just me. Again, it just kind of depends on how you like to do things. There's no right or wrong way. If it were me, I would say chill with Marbles. Or end stream. I end stream when I finish a game. But that's just me. There's no right or wrong answer. But I do hope you have fun. Oh my goodness, Dolphin! Thank you so much for raiding in. How are you doing, my friend? Get you a shout out going. Dolphin, how was your stream? What were you doing tonight? You were playing Tetris 99. Ooh, we do love some Tetris. If you aren't following Dolphin, go give them a follow. They obviously play some Tetris 99. We do like Tetris. Goodness gracious, I can't speak today. I'm doing all right. Welcome in, Dolphin. It's lovely to see and have you here. Don't like finishing and starting in the same stream. Minutes away. Okay, yeah, that's totally fair. That's totally fair and understandable, and I totally understand the fact, like, not being able to finish the stream with that being left. Stuff like that definitely depends. Also, Raiders, for those of you who may or may not know me, I'm a variety streamer. We do a lot of variety over here. We play a lot of old school RPGs, among plenty of other things. There's not a whole lot we won't do or play. Definitely try to have cozy and relaxing vibes overall. Sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy. As we continue to play some more Three Houses tonight. Bernie's almost dead, that's fine. Well, thank you, Flair. That's quite flattering. But I'm doing good over here, Dolphin. How are you? How was your stream? I hope it went well. Thank you again so much for the raid. If you haven't already, go check out Dolphin. Sure, you'll have a fun time in their streams as well. It'll be a nice, fun time all across the board. Gotta give love to everyone, all of our friends. Yeah, Gerald, kick his ass! Don't die, Gerald. Please don't die. Oops, sorry. Doing good. Watching Three Houses. After playing the first Fire Emblem game? Nice. I really do like Three Houses from what I've played. I think I like it a little bit more than Awakening, but I still quite enjoyed Awakening. I didn't think Awakening was bad at all. Defeated is the monster.
Battle, a chance to grow. I was so scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
You don't need to repay. Why do you feel the need to repay me? I just wanted to save your life. That's all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just focus on living. Have a good life. That's how you can repay me. Goodness. Three Houses is really hard to beat. What makes you say Three Houses is hard to beat?
Sorry. That was a close one.
It was a close one.
You saved me. Thank you.
Received an energy drop, umbral steel. How come you have a question mark, Pluto? The one for the 30th anniversary? So you're talking about this one right here? Is that the one, Dolphin? Edelgard's motivation's maxed out. Nice.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel.
Reese, I feel bad for your rear, because it always gets assaulted.
This must have something to do with Ramire. Perhaps...
Perhaps what, Gerald?
Wait!
What, Monica?
Huh? Another student? Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
What? Monica!
You're just a pathetic old man.
Why, Monica? Why?
How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog.
Turn back the clock.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Stop her. Uh-oh. No! Gerald!
Huh?
Of course I did.
What are you doing here?
Gerald!
Must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
No! Dad! Mother! No.
Sorry.
No.
It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
No. 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 No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. No.
To think that the first time I saw you cry,
No.
your tears would be for me.
No.
It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it.
No.
Thank you, kid.
No. I don't think I saw it coming, but when I first played it. Wow, low blow. Yeah, it really is a low blow. Would be difficult for a game to be better than Three Houses. Depends on your definition of better. That is true. Reese did know. It's hard to watch. It is kind of emotional.
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying?
No! Someone's just cutting onions.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
No, I don't have to. Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there. Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
Well, that's mean for you to word it that way.
Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time.
That is a long time.
Ah. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead.
Who's dead?
Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth?
It the truth?
But still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth.
Oh?
Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural.
That is true.
I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
Huh?
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave.
How can you have a pulse but no heartbeat? Fire Emblem trope. Spoilers, Flare! Spoiling all of the Fire Emblems. It'll be a while before we play them, so I will let it slide, but do be careful with spoilers around here.
But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her.
I mean, to be fair, even, like, though yes, it is spoilers for the other Fire Emblems games, it's kind of just a trope in general of a main character dying. So it's not that big of a deal.
Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death.
It would be very weak. The brain does move blood when it pulls. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, fair, Flare, but still. Let's avoid spoilers.
Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means...
Ah, here you are.
I didn't mean to.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Someone is approaching us.
Well now, that baby...
Oop.
To think that that Geralt would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
I was?
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead.
Oh, Eloise, you don't have to.
Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering.
Still a sweet gesture, Eloise.
Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest.
That's fair. I mean, I'm sure that they're also probably well-known spoilers by this point. Welcome in, Tadded. It's nice to see and have you here. Thank you for the self-care package. But that's my one big rule overall. I'm doing well over here, Tadded. Thank you for asking. God damn it, I slammed my fist in the keyboard. I've stretched, hydrated, and sitting up straight. Let's get a shout-out going for our dear friend, Tadded. What? She did all of our emotes and our PNG. So definitely go give her a hello, follow, all sorts of love. You'll have a fun time in her streams as well. That's just my big rule, is like, no matter the games we're playing, avoid spoilers for everything. Like, even like Final Fantasy Tactics, I try to not spoil. Final Fantasy VII, one of the most spoiled games of all time. I try to avoid spoilers for that. I try very hard to just keep spoilers like to a minimum, like for any game, even if we've already played it. No, like, and that's totally, like, you're not in trouble, Flare. Like, I'm just like reiterating the rules just in general, because I don't want so I'll go over this because I've mentioned this before. For Final Fantasy VII, the big spoiler in that game, I wish I could go back and have it not be spoiled for me and experience that truly and naturally. But I will say, to Final Fantasy VII's credit, I was still emotional during that scene, even after knowing it was coming. Thank you for the licks, Pluto. So I don't want someone's first time or being like, oh, they're really invested in the plot, and then that just be taken and ruined for them. That's my big thought. No matter how old the game is or the medium, like, someone's first time is always special, and we value it. And especially when we do, like, have a focus on older RPGs and other games like that, I try to make sure that no matter the case, doesn't matter how old it is, in my opinion. And that's totally fair too, Flair. But for me, for Fire Emblem, I don't know much about the other games. So, it's kind of a spoiler for me. But that's just my general rule. Like I said, you're not in trouble. You didn't know, you might not have known that's how I run things around. That's totally fine. Like, I try to be lenient with that rule. Sometimes some people don't know the rule or how I run things, and that's fine. I try to be lenient about it. I don't issue warnings or anything about it. Never heard of it until you started playing it. That's totally fair too, Tad. But that's just me. Back to game before we continue rambling for too long. And then we won't have time to do other things.
Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out.
One thing.
I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Why our fates are intertwined? Wait, what?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garrigmach.
Oh?
Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to.
I appreciate that, Tatted. You're always so sweet to me. I appreciate everything you've done. Once again, if you aren't already, go give Tatted some love and a follow. She definitely deserves it. Again, she did all our PNG, our emotes. Definitely give her some love. She's really good at what she does, and she's also a streamer. Does a lot of fun games and other things. You'll have a good time. I promise.
It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
So you know. Did I inherit my crest from my mother? Who was my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately.
Pure chaos.
A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
Who was my mother?
Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Losing a loved one is so hard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells.
Yeah, exactly, Ted.
Long ago, the Guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
All right, so I do see that we do have an ad coming up. As soon as we get to a moment where there's not plot and stuff going on, I will pause. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a free moment now. Or not.
You're here again.
I am.
Professor, you've been crying.
I have.
So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
I'll hit snooze just to make sure that we don't get thrown into the ad. It's fine.
My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you.
What's going on right in front of me?
Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds?
That's what they do say. Time heals all wounds.
Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
No. Doesn't matter.
It does. You've lost yourself. Only you can truly understand your own sadness.
That's true.
Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
What do you mean?
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation.
He was a bit harsh. I will give Sothis that.
But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
There's some truth, but it was harsh.
Saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim.
Goodness.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
Bring forth salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
What is their plot? It's Ingrid's birthday! Tea party time! Ah! Look at the happy music after such traumatic storylines and plots and all sorts of things. You know what? Let's just have a nice tea. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Nothing wrong could ever happen. Not one bit.
How relaxing.
Tell me about yourself. Okay. That worked. Your ambitions.
Yes.
School days.
It's warm around the monastery, and the soil is rich. Honestly, I'm envious.
Sigh. Shit. Shit. I think I was supposed to sip the tea. I didn't sip the tea.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Oh, my life is over. I didn't sip the tea. I obviously I'm making it like overly dramatic. But it's just funny. All right. So we are going to have an ad here for those that aren't subscribed. But we aren't going to do much. We're probably going to do some like organizing for units and other things. So definitely sit tight. Take a break from the screen. It's another wrong tea. How dare... No, I didn't sip the tea. But we're going to be kind of just taking a little bit of a break. Take a break from the screen if you're getting ads, or even if you're not. This will be a good opportunity. I'm just going to go over the marketplace, and which I don't think there's going to be anything new in there. And maybe take a break myself and just hang out with chat for those that are subscribed. So that way nobody misses anything for plot or anything like that. And in fact, we'll probably even save before we switch over to anything. Before we switch over to my personal save, because I do want to show that off. Alright, here's the ad. As soon as it goes through. There it is. But this way we have control over the ads. But also, which I'll point this out again, as we can clearly see and hear, the music's sad now. Ah, damn it. We gotta spend all this money. Not really, we don't have to. God damn, that's 10 javelins. Item shop. I'm gonna buy 3 advanced seals just in case. But I don't really think we need them. I haven't been buying shields. So I'm not too worried about them. It's nice to have that stuff, but I don't worry about it too much either, honestly. But like I said, we're just gonna kind of be focusing on. Dolphin, if you're still here, how far I've gotten in my personal save? I'm like 1 week ahead. If you didn't get pulled into the ad. Which if you did, that's fine. But, and I can even answer again when you're back. But my personal save is pretty much right here. It's just like a week or 2 ahead. Really not missing much. But I did want to take a look at it. I won't be switching over our playthrough, just because we're further along with supports and things. And we also do have just about all of the students. And actually, before we switch over, I do kind of want to take a look at all of our students, our abilities, and things like that. But I think I'll do that when we're all together. That's what I want. Like I said, we're just gonna take a break, stretch, everything like that. Just chill out for the most part. That should just be about over. How different some people can be between playthroughs. I thought that, but I also know that I haven't grinded as much as I have on this playthrough as I did for my personal playthrough. I thought it was another opportunity to show how absolutely insane I get when it comes to grinding in games. Like, that's my big reason. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that we're streaming this game, I would be grinding pretty much the same way. Like, I would have just continued my personal playthrough, and I would even switch over if it wasn't for the fact that we missed the supports and things like that. But I do want to go over, before we switch over to my personal save and save one more time, I do want to go over our status. We have, for myself, we're going down the assassin path. We're doing pretty okay with swords. We got some points in the faith. I mostly did it just to get the budding talent, but I didn't really feel like there was a need to. And then we went down a little bit into sword users, then swapped over to assassin. Our best friends are Hubert, Dorothea, and Sylvain. That makes sense. And then for Edelgard, she's going down warrior. I did max her out on her lord before stream, but just gonna take a look at their stats, and this will be nice for anyone to compare, like, while they're, like, for the VOD, if you're really that interested, to see, like, ooh, all the little differences and things. But Hubert's going down dark mage. Ferdinand, he's going down paladin. Pretty good with his stats overall. Always do the bare minimum and hope it'll be fine. That's totally fair. I think because it was such a big plot point, I think we'll go over my save, and then we might call it a day. Because the other thing too is I'm not sure I'll have time to go through. Welcome in, Koro. It's nice seeing have you here. The other thing too is I'm not sure we'll have time to go through the entire exploration. That usually takes us about an hour or two, and I would hate to come back halfway through an exploration. So, I mean, it's also a Thursday night. It'll be nice to just kind of like unwind. I know some of these streams have been shorter lately, and I do apologize for that. But just taking a little bit of time to myself for relaxation and other things. Like, I think I got off stream last night and I pretty much was grinding Fire Emblem. So, a little bit of a break might be good for me. As much as I do kind of want to play it. But I don't want to burn myself out on it either. Caspar, we're having go down Heavy Knight. I could see Caspar either as Warrior, Heavy Knight, or Brawler. I think those would be his best classes. Otherwise, I don't really see Caspar as anything else. Bernie, I think she's an archer through and through. I wouldn't even think a magic user, honestly. I think archer, nothing else. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling at that point after we go through our main save and how long it actually takes us. That's the other thing too, is like it's all gonna also depend on time. And I know like part of the reason the shorter streams, because I know we usually went like even past midnight a little bit a lot of nights, is just I do have stuff going on that's taking away some of my attention, so I can't be up as late as I want. And even when I am up, I try to make sure that I'm like at least relaxing in bed. So there's just that going on. Dorothea, she's going pretty nicely into dual classing mage, which I don't think I was doing that as much on my personal save, but I really should now that I have the idea to. I probably will now. Petra going down assassin, so she's going pretty nicely into sword and bow. Although she could be skilled at flying. I didn't realize that. That'd be interesting for her to be a Pegasus Knight. I could see that. She does strike me as like the beast tamer type. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob, for the lurk. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh yeah, I always try to lurk in all of our friends' streams. There's a lot, and I know I can't reach everyone, and sometimes I miss someone's stream, and I do feel bad for that, but I really do try my best to see everybody's streams. Sylvain's also going into Paladin, which if you guys saw the Fire Emblem video that I posted the other day, it's very much, and I made a joke to myself, and I think one of my friends at the moment, I was like, God, I'm following the Fire Emblem stereotype of two cavaliers. I just thought it was funny that I accidentally did that with both of them. Which technically you're not supposed to get both of them unless you're playing female Byleth, but Sylvain will just join female Byleth no matter what immediately because he has a crush on you. Mercedes, we're not doing bad with Mercedes, but we did just get her and I didn't get to grind anything off of her, so unfortunately. Dance is really good. Dancers are really powerful, but they're also kind of weak in a lot of ways. But I feel like Flame was kind of like the one option that gets kind of like, here, have this character be put in your party. Oh, do you know what? Here, make them... I feel like it was more like the dancer class was just meant to be for Flame. But I could be wrong. I might feel differently about that decision later on. I know I made her a dancer in my personal playthrough. But we're just kind of going over everyone. Oh, that's his personal ability. I didn't take a look at anyone's personal abilities. Animan's, I mean. Animan or Manuela. So this is interesting to see. But, you know. Infirmary Master. That's pretty good. Yeah. And then we have Shamir. And then that's everyone for on our playthrough. This is our playthrough. This is you and me, guys, together in this. In this for the long one. Alright. Now let's go take a look at my craziness on my other save. Are you guys ready? Oh, I thought my I'm not ending. I'm not ending yet. I just want to take a look at my personal playthrough because I know I've teased at it a little bit as we've played through. And it's taken me a little longer to get here than I would have liked, but that's just also partially. As we can see, I put over 100 hours. Some of it is me sitting on like menus and stuff, I will admit, but as we can see, I'm on day 18, so we're really not that far behind. I do have a bunch of extra quests, but that's because as you get units, you get to have more quests to do. The more you have a lot more paralogs, that's why. And if we go take a look at the ports, actually I should probably do, there we go. So we're also an assassin. And oh, I should point this out. This is I don't remember how I got this ability. This is a very good ability. Healing Focus. Recovers 50% of your HP. For free. No requirements, no nothing. It's really good. And as we can see, my stats are maxed out completely for myself. Yeah, I was not kidding when I said I maxed out. Every class that I could get so far, I have maxed out for Byleth as well. So we have Commoner, Myrmidian, Soldier, Fighter, Monk, Mercenary, Thief, Armored Knight, Cavalier, Brigand, Archer, Pegasus Knight, Priest, Mage. And then we haven't been able to get too far into Advanced. And we obviously haven't been able to get Master Seals yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. We've mastered Sword Master. I think I was going to go down this path, but then I was like, I like the way Assassin plays a little bit more, and I think I decided to settle on that. But when I finally do get back to playing my personal save again, I do plan on going through all of these as well. And same when we get Master Seals and stuff. I'm surprised it doesn't say Dorothea. But that's actually probably because you can only go so far with people until after a certain point. We're currently B ranked Professor, which I think is the same as my R save. Thank you, Pluto, for the hydrate. I do appreciate that. And then Edelgard, definitely having her go down axes. I guess I put a little bit into sword and other things. Authority is just getting maxed out because that's just the way it went. I didn't have her go into Lord, but I think I will. Now that I kind of saw what it did. It's not bad. I think I didn't mind the abilities I got from it, but I can't remember what those were. I'd have to check our save again. But the warrior is maxed out. So she's doing good overall in her stuff. Hubert, he's going Dark Bishop. Poison Strike. Ooh. Nasty. I think that's why I liked it. I probably will have Hubert go Faith if I get a chance to play on my personal playthrough again. Just to have him also be a healer, because I think that's a good idea. I came up with a good idea with that, is having all the mages have the heal, both types of magic, because there's no reason not to. In my opinion. But overall, he's going down the same path. Ferdinand, same path. Paladin, he's just much further along. And there's not going to be too many differences besides like their levels and things. For each of the students. But there will be some differences here and there. As like we have all the students. being the dark mage, yeah. Or the poison strike, yeah. Poison strike would be good. Rain resistance. Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing for the bishop. I have to take note of that. Linhart resisting, both putting points in a reason. Have we gotten to Dorothea yet? I don't think we have. Caspar, having him go down in heavy armor. Although I expected his heavy armor to be further along, but I guess that's fine. I might have him go down Brawler too. We'll see. I haven't decided if I'm going to have anyone do more than their current class or things like that, but I might. I may want to as I play the game more, but I don't know much about later game. So we'll figure things out. Bernie's doing pretty good with sniping. She's at 8+. She's about to move to S, which is also good. I have been having her go riding, so that's fitting. And she's also a sniper. Pretty much everyone from the Black Eagles are going down, are already in their advanced class. I think I had the idea to start putting points into Faith for Dorothea. I think that's what I was kind of working towards. Petra, just bow and sword. She's just been using her bow more because close counter. Why not? Close counter is, in my opinion, overpowered, and it makes any sort of archer class kind of broken. Because in previous Fire Emblem games, there's no such thing as close counter, at least as far as I know. And otherwise, your archer, if you have your archers in any sort of position, they're vulnerable. In any sort of position like that. Here we get to our first unit that we haven't seen. And we have gone over all their personal skills before. But for Felix, I think he was given to me. Yeah, he's been given to me as a mercenary. It fits. Oop. So I'm not opposed to Felix. Him being a sword master, that'd be fitting too. Or a hero. That could work too. Alright, we have Ash. Why does he have 2 steel bows? But I think Ash makes a pretty decent archer. And I think he was given to me as a archer even. Yeah. He had to have been given. Yeah, he was given to me as an archer. Which is strange because, like, to recruit him, he needs, like, I think it's charm and lances or something like that. Which he just doesn't get any points naturally into lances. That's why. It's his personal budding talent trait. That's why. But we have Sylvain, which we're already familiar with. Again, I have him going down the Cavalier path. But he wasn't too difficult to get either. I was surprised to be able to get him. Mercedes, I'm having her go down magic, specifically white magic, because that just fits her. But I probably will have her go down both black and white magic. Perseverance. Oh, that is a good one. Annette. Again, some of these guys, I'm like just going down whatever they kind of gave me, and it was like, that makes sense. I haven't had any of these guys for very long. I think I got just about everyone this month, and then I finished all of the grinding up. So there's a couple of students that I haven't gotten just yet. So when I do continue my personal playthrough and we get to explore, and then when I get to explore in the next month, I hope to recruit the last ones, and then I'm done. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Lorenz. I'm also having him go down Cavalier, which I think he was just giving to me that way. I don't know what I would have had Lorenz go down myself. With his personal talent being in Reason, I guess I could see him being a mage. But that's just me. I honestly don't know what I would have him go down. There's goodie basket. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Raphael, he was given to me as a brawler. That makes sense. But I could definitely see him becoming a heavy knight as well. Brawler or heavy knight or both, or even just a warrior. Definitely axes for sure. Axes and brawling for him. I don't see him doing much else. He has a resistance of 2. Funny. The other thing too is in this Fire Emblem game, brawling's new as far as I know. I don't know if it was in any other Fire Emblem game. Because in the previous Fire Emblem games, you have your swords, your lances, and your axes, and that's the weapon triangle. The swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and lances beat swords. Now here's the thing. You also did have archers, and you also had magic users. So you had healers who did not have any offensive magic until late game, maybe. And it's really also more they switch to a class that allows them to attack. Which I don't think is the case for the early Fire Emblem games. So you pretty much have a healer, and that's all they do. Ignatz. So brawling is definitely one of those things that it's like, it's different. But I am familiar with heavy knights, although I think in Awakening they used lances. Alright, Ignatz. Did I go over that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Sorry. Alright, Ignatz. He does have some aptitude towards magic, it seems. Well, that's not bad. I don't really know where to put him, though. The game kind of has me going down. I think, yeah, I was able to get him a little earlier than some of the rest. So, and I think he was putting points toward, yeah, swords, bows, and reason. And I think I just had him go down archer because I didn't know what else to do with him. And I'll be honest, I still kind of don't know what else to do with him. But I think this is probably one of the better options for him. I don't remember what his recruitment requirements were, and that doesn't necessarily help things. Lythesia, you could go sword, but she's also the dark mage for the Golden Deer. So that's kind of what I'm working towards building her, although she can't become like a dark bishop or anything. I think that's either Hubert exclusive or male exclusive, something along those lines. There are some classes that are just like gender specific and person specific. So Leonie, I think she's going down Cavalier as well. The funny thing is I feel like I could see her going down Sword, but the game doesn't want you to, I guess. Bow makes sense, and riding does make sense for her. So I feel like that's a fitting choice overall. All right, Flane. We were also having go down the dancer class. And yeah, she mastered her bishop. And that's pretty much where we left her. I don't know if she's mastered. No, she has not mastered dancer yet. But she's doing pretty good overall. Oop. 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 Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons everywhere. God damn it. Alright, Hanneman. Obviously having him go down mage, but I haven't been putting points into faith, which I probably will change on my personal playthrough, because I think that's a good idea. Mastering both magic classes. There's no reason not to. I think it's a good idea. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I think it's a good idea overall. Even just to have like extra healers on the board in case things go horribly, horribly wrong, I think is not a bad idea. Especially since healers aren't really that different than your offensive mages in this one, in my opinion. Why not? Shamir's just going straight bow and sniper. I just feel like that's the best choice for her, period. And then we're back to myself. Alright, now for my supports. I have maxed out everyone's support as far as I can for my one-on-ones. The only person I still need to recruit is Ingrid and Marianne. I don't remember why I couldn't get these two, but I definitely will be when I can again. Unless I was locked out of them by now. If that's the other case, then that makes sense. But I haven't gotten as far with support with Cyril because I just didn't know him as well. And same with like Eloise and Catherine is like, that's why I haven't gotten them sooner. But working towards getting everyone else up to where we can. Edelgard, she's maxed out for everyone for the time being, actually. Hubert, also maxed out with everyone for the time being. Ferdinand, we're working on him, but we're making progress. Linhart, same deal, making progress. Slowly but surely. We're actually done with Linhart for right now. Caspar, same deal, just slowly working our way around. Slowly working our way to getting everyone maxed out with everyone. It's just taking time, and then it also becomes a, do I really want to do this right now, today, kind of deal. So I kind of just like taking breaks a lot from this. Because it's a personal goal of mine, and when I kind of set something like that, I don't want to stop. I'll be honest, I'm stubborn. And as much as I've been like, oh, I want to just continue the game, it's just one of those things that it's like, yeah, I don't. Because the other thing, too, is I feel like I miss stuff otherwise. Plus, my thought is, oh, well, I'll only have to do it for this playthrough, and then I won't have to do it again. But I'm not sure if that's going to be necessarily accurate or not. in order to see everything. There is part of me that is somewhat of a completionist, I will be honest. It depends on how well I like a game, I think. And I really, really fell in love with Fire Emblem Three Houses. I was more upset with myself that I didn't play it sooner, in all honesty. Because I feel like I would have had a much nicer time. Although I am looking over some of these supports and I'm like, oh, well, that won't be too hard. I think the other thing too is I look over everyone's supports and I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot, and I get overwhelmed. And that just kind of immediately burns me out. But with some people having rally with each other, that makes things a little bit easier and nicer. And the other thing too is it's like, okay, well, how am I going to make these formations work? Like even on our actual playthrough that we're doing for all of us, I do that too, is it's like, well, how am I actually going to make this formation work? So that way I'm making the most use out of my supports. Marianne's actually the highest level out of all of us, ironically enough. Even though right now she's the lowest level. I guess she must be a little bit easier to get. But then again, I think I have been leveling Faith in our personal playthrough. As we can see, I have gotten a lot of abilities for everything. Instantly kill. I think that's for mastering Assassin. It's crazy. Ooh, these are good if I want to go mage again. Armor effect null. So this just like gives you complete protection against any sort of disadvantage you would have being an armored unit, a cavalry unit, or a flying unit. Makes you immune. That way you're only taking normal damage instead of 3 times the bonus, and then perhaps even more. Damn. These are some nice abilities. Life Taker. Ooh. That is good. Aegis. Up to 20% of max HP. Ooh. That's really good for Linhardt, actually. And then some units just naturally will get, like, depending on if you're leveling up stuff they like, they'll just naturally get extra abilities and things. It's pretty neat. Steel is an interesting ability, but I don't find it really that worth it, at least right now. Maybe I'll find it more worth it later. But that's just because of how it works. You can't steal equipped items. And that's what kind of makes it suck. Although I do wish more units had rally, at least earlier on. Because rally does help support grind a lot. Because you're still building relationship, but nobody's gaining experience, which can be a disadvantage to it, but otherwise you're killing enemies, which then makes it take more and more battles to do so. But just getting a nice look over everyone, I think. Like I said, if I really like a game, I really like to grind in it. And I can't... We have a lot of... I think I just didn't know where to put any of these, and I just didn't bother. I think I was also afraid of what would happen if I gave something to someone who didn't, that it didn't belong to them. But then I found out that it didn't matter, and then I think I've held on to all these. since then. I thought I gave these away. But I guess I didn't. Surprised I didn't didn't give these away. And then I have a bunch of fish. I've even neglected fishing in my own personal playthrough. And we also have, as you can see, a lot of money. And then I'm also stuck with all sorts of seeds. Wow, I have a lot of Woots steel. Arcane crystals, mithril, umbral steel. I think I get a good bit of that too from some quests. I think I get it every now and again. Food. We got plenty of meats. Poultry, wild game, Dusker bear, Ogma wolverine, Albanian moose. Plenty of teas. Although I'm not really that great with tea parties, obviously. Welcome in, Sparky Wolf. It's nice to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? I'm sorry I didn't see your message sooner. We're currently going over my personal save for Fire Emblem Three Houses, since we've now gotten to the point where we're at the same spot overall. But look, welcome in. It's lovely to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight? I'm sorry. I stutter a lot. As for combat abilities, got a lot of them. Definitely go over these as well. That's pretty good. Your unit use. Oh, I do like that. Some of these are really nice. I wasn't a huge fan of like the swap or shove or drawback. Triangle attack, I can see that. Although I would find it would be rare that I have 3 flyers. But that's just me. Then again, I could probably build stuff that way. I'm not really sure like who I'm gonna have like as Pegasus Knights and things in my personal playthrough. Or even if we will have them in my personal playthrough. Everyone else kind of like doesn't have as much. It's mostly my Byleth. It has all the cool abilities and things. It has a lot of range. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Thank you for the licks, Pluto. Ooh, Felix even has healing focus. Good. But like I said when we started the series, I don't think we're not gonna be getting everyone. That's also why I pulled the Discord to see what you guys wanted, because otherwise I would say this series would take a lot longer if we were trying to get everyone and get everyone's supports and things like that. I'm already trying to get everyone's supports the best I can, but it's sometimes easier said than done. And as much as I would like to get where we need to be, I think I've set everyone with a battalion. Yeah, I have. Good. I just wasn't sure where to put everyone, I guess, in our playthrough, but I'm also not too worried about the battalions. Battalions are kind of like, they only do so much for me, in my opinion. They're nice abilities to have and things, but I'm not convinced that I like the abilities that much. Personally. Do I add people on Switch? Is my Switch friend code in the Discord? If it's in the Discord, then yes, technically I do. But do I add people often? No. Because I don't get a whole lot of whatchamacallit, friend requests. Let me see. If it's not in my no, it is in my social links. If you're in my Discord, it's in my social links. But I also just don't play online a whole lot. Here you go. I can put Discord. That is where you can find me. Keep track of stream updates and a whole bunch of other things. If I'm running late, that's usually where we'll find out. I don't know exactly what the deal for Saturday will be, but I will say this now. There will be a possibility that we will be late to stream on Saturday. I don't think so, but I'm going to say it now rather than everyone kind of gets surprised by it the day of. There is a possibility we will be late Saturday. I think it's an unlikely possibility, but there is a possibility. Because I do have something going on that day now. And I don't know when I will get home. I think it should be before stream, but I don't know for sure. Did I look over everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Well, welcome in it. Definitely join the Discord if you haven't already. The best way for people to keep track of me and all my going-ons. Also, you know what? I totally forgot that today is Mod Appreciation Day. So once again, let's give a shout out to our mods. I know it's me, and I know Zeke was here earlier, but definitely give our mods some love. Wonder if that's actually her. Let me figure this out. That I'm not shouting out the wrong people. RNL, she does a lot for us. Definitely give her some love. She doesn't stream. None of these guys stream except for Zeph. Which I'll give Zeph a double shout out because he does stream. I will accept that after stream, just so that way your information, Pluto, is not being leaked. But shout out for Zeke as well. Shout out for I think it's 735 for Jax. 7-3. I do know Zeph is streaming right now. That's another reason why I do want to give him a double shout out. But thanks to all of our mods. We're able to do a lot over here, and I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities. Ara especially, not to put anyone else down, but Ara especially, she does a lot for us and the channel. She's made the Creator Clash animations, and teaser trailers and reveal trailers. She's made plenty of animations. She's done clip compilations and other things like that. She's absolutely wonderful. Zeph is a dear friend of mine. Jax is also a dear friend of mine. Zeke is also a friend of mine. But these guys are all people I do trust a good bit. Definitely check them out. Give them some love. I know Zeph and Jax aren't here all the time, but still give them some love. And you don't, like, for Ara, I don't think she necessarily wants people to follow her, but definitely when you see her around, give her a thank you for all she's done, because she's done so much for me and the channel in general, that there's so much that like so much that she's done that has kept me going in a lot of ways, and she's been a huge morale boost, especially. But Zeph is a good friend of mine. Jax is a good friend of mine. If you guys remember Dead Rising 2, we played Dead Rising with him. And Zeke's been a good friend of mine for a while now as well. So again, thank you to all the mods. It is Mod Appreciation Day. We do appreciate the mods, and I want to make sure that they know how much we appreciate them. But like I said, Zeph does stream. He does want to really get into streaming. So I would appreciate it if you guys did follow and try to send him some love as well. Yeah. All that did, I don't think we would have time to explore the whatchamacallit? Explore the monastery? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Good God. I don't think we would have time to explore the monastery. But I do want to, so we probably will end it here. As much as I would like to continue on, but for me, I would hate to start it and then also start exploring the monastery and then come back next episode and then take a whole nother hour to figure out where we left off, because I know that's exactly how I am with it. So I think we are going to wrap up for tonight. Even though, yes, it is kind of like I do want to still go to at least 11 overall, but I don't want to risk us taking too much time for the monastery exploration. So I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up for tonight. But before we do that, let's pull up our teaser trailer again. Again, done by our wonderful, talented Ara. And again, I'm thankful to all of the mods. I'm sorry I forgot, once again, it was Mod Appreciation Day, but I did mention it in the Discord. Give these guys some love. They do help stream and make things run smoothly when they're here. So I definitely do appreciate it. Ara also taught me how to do video editing a little bit, so that way I can do, that way I can stitch together VODs if issues happen. She was doing that for a little while, but we both agreed that it would be better I learned how to do it, and she's again so talented, so great, so amazing. I'm glad that I happened to find her, and everyone else too, really. But with that being said, let's take a look at the teaser trailer once again. Who are those lovely folks gonna be that we will be facing off in the arena against? I appreciate that, Demi. Thank you very much. We will be live again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, Eastern Daylight Time, for some more Legend of Dragoon. Possible finishing at Disc 3 tomorrow. And Creator Clash. We will be live for that. Creator Clash is back. We'll be live with that next Friday at 8 p.m. Daylight Time, Eastern Daylight Time as well. And you will find out who we will be facing off against in Mario Party 2. I'm excited. I think everyone's excited. I love doing Creator Clash. I really love that idea, and I'm so honored and so blessed that I get to do it. It's such a fun time. I love even planning it. Even though it's a little crazy to get people together for things, but it's a lot of fun, I think. But as for who we'll be raiding out to, Zeph is live right now. And he is playing Resident Evil 2, so I'm tempted to say hello to him. I'm also tempted to say hello to Lance, because he's been out all week, so I've been worried about him. I think he's okay. But there's also Liz. Liz is a sweet person too. I don't know if we've rated out to Liz yet. I think we're gonna do Zeph. Good night, Reese. Thank you so much for swinging by and saying good night. I hope you sleep well, Reese. As for our raid message, though, let's go for. We can either go for Dad Come Back, or we can go for What else do we want to do? Either Dad Come Back or Personal Save and Stream Save merge. Personal and Stream Save merge. You know what? Let's do both. If you are subscribed, go for Dad Come Back. And then if you aren't, subbed, go for Personal and Stream Saved merge. Because in a way they kind of are. We won't be playing off of my personal save, but that is what we're gonna go for. Dad, come back. It's a sad day indeed. But I think we are gonna go say hello to Zeph. That's the hard thing, is you wanna say hello to all your friends. Give them all love. It's very hard. So I wanna give everyone love. But I think it would make Zeph's night. And again, Zeph is technically a mod, so you know what? It'll be a good way for us to show some mod appreciation. But once again, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. And I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I do appreciate you guys being here with me every night. It's lovely to see and have you all, and I'm so blessed to be able to go on this journey with you all. And I wouldn't trade this experience for the world. But until next time, guys, we will be live tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, for more Legend of Dragoon. That'll be exciting. But until next time, guys, please take care. Have a lovely rest of your night. And until then, take care and bye-bye.